Hi, this is a bit of a general update. So I got a pair of these quad bike wheels, a little bit corroded, not too bad that side. This side, a bit more corrosion. So I'm just cleaning that up with a wire brush. That needs to be painted black. It's a 10-inch diameter and an 8.5-inch width, which it says there. And these two wheels that I've got are going to be ideal for the shaky hand, the little Mazda rotary race car that I'm building. Just really collecting bits at the moment, so I've got a couple of wheels, picked up a couple of slick tyres. These are 20 by 10 by 10, so that's 20-inch overall diameter, 10 inches wide for a 10-inch diameter wheel. These are turf tyres for garden machinery. This is 4-ply, so it's actually quite a soft tyre. So you can run it at quite low pressure and it will almost be like having suspension. So that's the plan for that. I'm just picking up bits and pieces for this at the moment. Haven't really started the build, but ideally I want to have it running by December, in amongst doing the Ferrari as well. So on to the Ferrari. This is an engine kit. I've got 20 parts pieces for, like I said in an earlier video, the GX25 Honda engine. It's got like a bag of cam followers, adjusters, containers full of valves, valve springs and top caps, spark plugs, camshafts. It's just used as a single cam, and pistons with rings and pin. Over here we've got the crankcases. So that's 20 crankcases. What I've done is ordered 20 because it was a break point on the parts list for quantity, and that gives me 12 to make the V12, 6 to make the flat 6 for the small Porsche, and 2 spare in case anything goes wrong. So these are just basic crankcases. And what I've said is I'm going to make a block from 8mm aluminium sheet, and once I've TIG welded that together, I'll then bore it for the crank, which I have to make, and I will make a water jacket and cut these down. So this is what they look like normally. This is one that I've cut down so that basically I've got a Nickersil liner with the spark plug thread and valve seat inserts, and then I'll mount a series of these, slot them into the block, and then run a camshaft rather than the cam just running on the end of here. I'll move that a little bit further in and drill this out, so the camshaft will be a rod connecting all these lobes. So it will be double overhead cam, sorry, single overhead cam, and obviously 2 banks, so double banks. And then I have to work out how to make an inlet manifold and an exhaust manifold for it. I'll probably machine a bit more of this off the top, and whereas the rockers just went through these straight bores like this, So that's a rocker there, and that activates on the cam. I'll probably replace this section with a needle roller bearing and just make an aluminium kind of saddle arrangement that I can bolt to the top of the head, because I need these to move a little bit further along, because I'm pretty tight for space between one barrel and the next, and this is all a bit bulky at the top at the moment. It's been a bit slow this week. It's pretty hot, so the next thing I'm supposed to be doing is rubbing the Ferrari body down, but we're at like 35 degrees in this workshop at the moment, which is pretty hot for that sort of work. And also I got broken into this week, quite a lot of hand tools stolen, so it's been a lot of clearing up and just been organising stuff really, putting more CCTV in so that next time it's a bit quicker to catch them. So that's the update for this week. Thanks for watching.